Hi, my name is Jay Sean Pearson, and today I'm going to teach you on why you can't heel flip and how to fix it. So the first thing you need to learn how to do in order to fix your heel flips, you need to learn how to put your foot in the right position. When you put your foot in the right position, you will heel flip the correct way. This is what that look like when you put your foot in the right position when you're trying to heel flip. So now that I showed you how to do a heel flip when putting your foot in the right position, you want to place your foot like this. You want to place your kicking foot like this on the board, and you want to place your popping foot on the board like this on the tail. If you place your foot like this, you will be able to perform the heel flip the right way and the correct way when trying to do the heel flip. So I'm gonna get right into the video with this trick on why you can't heel flip. So the reason why you can't heel flip is because you're putting your kicking foot far off the board like this. The way that I have my kicking foot on the board, if you have it like this, hanging off the board like this, you won't be able to flick the board the correct way when trying to heel flip. This is what that look like when you have your foot hanging off the board like that when trying to flick the board when trying to perform the heel flip. So just like I showed you right there, when you put your foot off the board like that, your kicking foot, when you hang it off the board like that, you won't be able to flick the board the correct way. So you want to scoot it a little bit in on the board where your toes is in your shoe. So you want to put it like this, like my hand is placed on the board. You see how my end of my fingers is moving on the board? So if you place your foot like this on the board, you will be able to flick the board like a heel flip the correct way. So if you have it like that, you will perform the heel flip and you will flick the board the right way. So speaking of the back foot, which is the popping foot, if you have your popping foot hanging off the board like this, you will perform the heel flip the correct way. But if you have your popping foot on the tail like this, like all the way on the tail like that, if you have it like that, you won't be able to perform the heel flip or pop the heel flip the correct way. This is what that look like when you have your popping foot on the tail like this when you performing the heel flip. Now, just like I showed you right there, when you have your popping foot hanging off the tail like this, like my hand is placed on the tail, if you have your foot hanging off the tail like this, you won't be able to pop the board the correct way when performing the heel flip. But like you saw right there on the clip, you can still pop the board, but it's not going to really perform the heel flip the correct way. So I recommend putting your foot off the tail like this, like my hand is placed on the tail. So if you put it like that on the tail, you will perform the heel flip and you will pop the heel flip the correct way. Do that and you will do it the right way. So if you put your feet in the correct spot, like I showed you in this video, you will perform the heel flip the correct way. This is what that look like when you put your kicking foot and your popping foot in the correct spot when performing the heel flip. So just like I showed you right there, when you put your kicking foot and your popping foot in the correct spot, you will perform the heel flip the correct way. The bonus of this trick is you want to flick out. So you want to flick this way when performing the heel flip. So kick like this in this angle like my foot. So you want to do this motion with your foot. If you do that motion with your foot and hit this pocket right here, like my hand is doing in that motion, if you do that motion with your foot, you will do the heel flip motion the correct way. So if you find this tip helpful to you, don't forget to share it with someone else that might need this tip on trying to heel flip. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification button so you won't miss out on videos like this every week. So you can be notified when I post videos like this every week. Catch you in the next video.